So next up, I'd like to welcome Michaela Ganado to the stage. Michaela's AIRAH's president. Where can I see her? Yes, so please welcome Michaela.
Thank you, Nikki. Good morning. Welcome to Brisbane. As Nikki said, my name is Michaela Ganado and I'm the National President of AIRAH, which is the Australian Institute of Refrigeration, Air Conditioning and Heating. And it's a real pleasure to welcome you to the second day of the 2025 IBIPSA conference. Whether you've flown halfway around the world or just popped across town, we're delighted to have you here. Now, IBIPSA is a global community of thinkers, makers and doers. And this week, we gather to explore the future of building performance and simulation. So having said that, to many of you, I offer a very warm welcome, not just to Brisbane, but to Australia. Now, you've all heard about Australia. For a lot of you, it was from me over the last 24 hours. You've heard about the snakes, the spiders, the crocodiles, the sharks, the irukandji, the box jellyfish, the blue-ringed octopus. But this morning I was inspired by the cover of the Equilibrium magazine in front of everyone. And I wanted to share some information about kangaroos. Between 2000 and 2010, kangaroos were responsible for 18 deaths. 90% of all animal-related car accidents in Australia, kangaroos. And while direct attacks are rare, they are not unheard of. There's also more kangaroos than people in Australia. There's about 40 million kangaroos in Australia, and I think our human population is currently about 28 million. They can hop at speeds of up to 60 kilometres an hour and can cover over 9 metres in a single jump. More interestingly, they can pause pregnancies, which is a biological superpower that means they can basically wait until conditions are perfect to have their offspring. I'm not quite sure how the maths of this one ties up, but they have 3 vaginas and 2 uteruses, so they can be constantly pregnant, which probably explains the 40 million. I didn't Google that any further. I didn't want to understand how the maths tied up. And kangaroos can't walk backwards, which is why they're on the Australian emblem with the emus, to symbolise a country that is constantly moving forward. So this brings me eventually to a point. We have a room full of people with incredible ideas, all passionate about moving this industry forward. We know the impact that we can have together. So seeing it's far too dangerous to leave the convention centre, I encourage you all to listen to as many speakers as possible, to connect, to collaborate, to challenge ideas, ask tricky questions, and discuss the answers. AIRAH is very proud to be your co-host for Building Simulation 2025. This is by far the biggest event that AIRAH has put together, and putting on such an incredible event requires a lot of effort. First and foremost, I would like to once again thank the Conference Organising Committee, IBIPSA Australasia President Quinton Jackson, IBIPSA Australasia Vice President Priya Gandhi, IBIPSA Australasia Treasurer Nikki Parker, and AIRAH Head of Conferences, Events and Business Development Marie Karekla. I'd also like to thank the members of the conference's scientific committee, who had the unenviable task of putting together the selection of speakers, the chair of the scientific committee, PC Thomas, And the committee members, Chirag Deb, Oscar Gosa, Jung-Soo Kim, Veronica Garcia, and Rebecca Powles. Also, feel free to, hopefully you took notes, feel free to keep the copy of the magazine on your table, and you can take it home and regale all of your friends with your newfound kangaroo knowledge. So, welcome to Australia, welcome to Brisbane, and welcome to Building Simulation 2025.